Okay, so hello. So good evening, IC2DA. So we're going to start our discussion for this. So 2 days din kasi walang pasok, eh, hindi natin sure pass. So we have our learning objectives, no? Okay. So define Java control statement and explain their purpose in controlling program flow. Recognize the basic syntax and structure of Java program. Apply conditional statement to make decision based on different condition. Use looping statement to execute a block of code rapidly. Okay, so excuse me. So let's proceed to the next slide. So again, last discussion natin about Java formatting, no? So explain Java formatting is used to display output in a neat and organized way. The most common method is the system.out printf. When you say printf, it's formatting. Kasi last time yung ginagamit natin yung println, which is print line. We want to print this specific line. But when we use the printf, it means we want to format that. Why do we use that formatting? Okay, next slide we're going to explain that, no? The syntax is the system out print format string and the values. Format string contains text and format specifiers. When you say %s, %d, and %f, we are referring to the specifiers. Values are the variables that replace the format of the specifiers. So here, why we use common format specifiers, these are the reason. Makes output clear and easy to read, control the appearance of numbers, and such as decimal planes, align data into organized columns, display different data types correctly. To summarize it, no, we use the formatting which are the specifiers. It's because, no, like we are doing ordering program and basic inventory system, we want our program to be more tawag dito, organized and aligned to the data. Then, we are going to reduce the manual spacing of the code. Ma-reduce po siya. Kaya tayo gumagamit ng formatting. So, excuse me, common use in real world application. Okay, these are the sum program. Again, sum, ibig sabihin napakarami pang pwedeng gawin. We have the student grading system, the payroll system, sales inventory, banking application, billing and receipt printing, hotel reservation system, and point of sales or POS system. These are used in the real world application. Kaya ginagamit natin to in terms of business and company and organization. Okay? So, common format specifier, naka-indicate na dyan, pati ito yung specifier, ito yung 1 to 7, and the data type, kung anong ibig sabihin nila, and their examples. So, skip na natin. So, we have types of conditional statement in Java. When we say if statement, it executes code only if the condition is true, and in programming, if statement is the keyword begins a conditional statement. To summarize kung ano gusto niya sabihin, no? When we say if statement, we are referring to if. Ibig sabihin, ang statement or yung condition natin ay true lang. Okay? So, sir, what if may tatlong true? Dun sa apat na true na yun, mayroon tayong 4 condition. Meron tatlong true, tapos isang false. Yung tatlong true lang po yung i-execute niya. Yung false, hindi niya i-execute. Okay? Kaya nga siya, if statement, if the condition is only applicable to true. Okay? That is the if statement. Ayan yung, ano niya, okay? Additional, if what will happen if you have if condition and the condition is false? Ayan yung answer. The block is skipped. In Java programming language, if A equals 5 is a sign of an error in the condition. So, itong if A equals 5, it's not acceptable in the if statement. Better note of that. In Java programming language, if you write multiple statement, not if, else if, what happens will have more than one condition is true. Then all matching one will be executed, which are only the true. Okay? Ito yung sample natin. So, if statement. So, when we run it, ang lumabas ay positive. the number is positive, we are referring to the whole number, which is 10. Okay? Then, going to proceed na to our next slide. Okay, so our next slide is the if-else statement. Hindi kagaya ng if statement, sa if-else statement, we are referring to condition true or false. Ibig sabihin, ginagamit natin yung if statement sa true or false condition. Okay? Hindi lang siya applicable sa isa. What is the purpose of an else block? To run when the if condition is false. In Java, the conditional statement if 0 is considered as false. Better to take note of that. Consider if A is greater than B, max equals A, else max equals B. This simple way is used to find the maximum value. So, ito yung example natin sa if-else statement. Okay. So, when we enter, sabihin natin ang grade niya ay 85. So, 85. So, 85. Okay? So, the average grade is 85, which is pass. So, mamit tayo dito ng pass, which is mean true. Okay? Next, kung ang grade niya ay 65, 65, and 65, okay, third, it will be failed. Kasi naglagay po tayo ng range. Makakakuha siya ng specific na grade. Sabihin natin makakakuha siya ng 74 below, that is consider na dininote natin ng failed siya. Pero kapag nakakuha siya ng 75 above, the grade will be pass. Okay? So, ayun. Next, we have the else if statement. It only check if first is failed. So, ito yung kaibahan ng if else if statement. Chine-check niya lang yung first if it's failed. Then allows for the evaluation of multiple condition in a sequential manner. Okay, note, else if chain only one branch execute. If one matches the other are skipped. Condition are checked in order. Valid chaining of conditional. Ito yung valid chaining. Ito yung sinusundan natin sa statement. Okay? Sa if, ito yung pagkakasunod-sunod nila. We have the if, else if, and the else statement, no? When we are going to use it. So, sample natin, else if statement. So, naglagay tayo, grade pa rin. So, naglagay tayo ng 85. So, 85 is pass. Then, we input 65. So, D. So, kung makikita nyo dito, meron na tayong remarks. We use the remarks as failed. And the grade, which is we use a letter for denoting the 65. Okay? So, proceed tayo sa switch statement. Okay, switch statement. To summarize ko na lang to, it's used for decision-making control structure that allows programs to execute. Ibig sabihin, kung meron tayong we have month, example ko yung month of January to December, so we're going to count it 1 to 12. So pag nag-input ako ng 1, ang lalabas ay January kasi we are giving a specific denotion of numbers to the specific month. When we pick and we choose a number, yung lalabas yung month na yun. To make it more understandable, we're going to switch. So dito, meron tayong choice. For example, welcome to this pastry shop. So meron tayong 6 choices. Yung gusto mo yung donut, naglagay ka ng 1, therefore, yung lalabas, you ordered a donut. Okay? So ito yung sequence ng switch. So meron tayong mga case. So bawat case, ayan, it denote a specific choice or option natin. Okay? So, we have the Java for loop. So, summarize ko na lang. When we say Java for loop, we are referring to a loop. We have a range. Then, ito yung example niya. So, ginawa niyo na to previous, no? We have 1 to 10. Then, babalik ta rin nyo. Gagawin nyo siyang 10 to 1. Okay? So, meron siyang parts, ang for loop. Ayan yung reminder. Just read the reminder, no? We have parts of for loop. We have the initialization. We're going to initialize the loop or we're going to have a control variable. Kung naglagay tayo ng 1 to 10, 1 to 10 lang yung range niya. In the control expression, we use a relational operators greater than, less than, equal for us to denote kung ang magiging sequence ba ay ascending or descending. So, we have the increment. Increment refers to positive and decrement which is negative. Okay? So, these are 25 important terms in programming. You need also to review this, no? And all coding symbol with their uses. We already tackled this, no? Just a recap for you. Then, we have the identifiers already been discussed in previous, just a recap reminder. When we say identifiers, we are using the num1 and num2. We are giving them a value because num1 and num2, they are null identifier. We're going to give them a value. The user will going to give them a value. Then we have the keywords, the 50 reserved keywords. We have the semicolon, no, to end our statement. Then the comments, it's used for guide or we're going to be a reminder for us when we are programming, no. Then we have the white space. We reduce it by hitting the space bar. We have blocks. When you open the curly brace, you need to close it. So, the terminology already been there, no? Ayan, naka-input na. So, that ends our topic for chapter 3. Okay, so, ayan, I see to the A. I hope you have a wonderful evening today.